Hey guys, so let me show you how you can make some extra money this Valentine's. Okay, so welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia with Young 40 Mom Crafts, and I'm going to show you how to make these rosebuds. Well, I'm not going to show you how to make the rosebuds. That is Nastasia. It is Donna Wolf's, I guess it's her pattern, but it's Nastasia.com. I will, if I can remember, I will try to leave the link below to how to make the rosebud. This is what the rosebud looks like if you use a plain colored yarn. Okay, and let me show you what it looks like if you put some trim around it. And this is what it looks like if you use rainbow colors. And this is what it looks like if you use white with red trim. And I have not put the tails, I haven't tucked the tails in yet. So here's a red sparkly one that we're going to demonstrate, and it's ready to go. Alright, so first what thing you want to do is you want to get your circle. Now, at Nastasia, they recommend you do 11 on the center, and then 2 double crochet in each stitch, join, 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet, join, 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet. Do not join. They do not tell you about putting the trim. That is my own little doing. So what I did was I left it open like I normally would according to her pattern, and then I put a single crochet on the trim, and this is what it looks like, the rosebud, before you had the tails. Now what I do with the tails is I try to make this tail, I did this a while back, this one I did recently, the blue one. I make a long end tail, because what you're going to do is according to what she tells you to do, and this is what I'm going to recommend. I recommend that you do, you know how you have a right side and a wrong side? I want you to roll the right side. So when you roll it up, like the pattern says, you're going to roll the the wrong side. You're going to roll the wrong side up so that the right side is on the out. You're going to roll the wrong side up so that when you do this and flip it around to make your rose, you got a long tail to stitch. You're going to tuck it. There's your rosebud. And then what you're going to do with the long tail is you're going to go into the middle of the stitch of the rose, and then you're going to come out the other end and just weave it back and forth. I will go ahead and take it and cinch right here since it's the same color. I'll take it and pull up the needle and push it back through so that it stays in place. You can use either this tail or you can get some thread, sewing thread, to match it. I do too many of them at one time, so I just do it with the tail of the circle, and there's your circle, and that's it. She said it's like amigurumi, which is the folding, Japanese folding folding of papers. It's like yeah. So here's my circle, my white one with a red trim. Okay, so after I get my rosebud done, I have these, and what I did was I already have these snipped up. I'm going to show you how I did these. Okay, so this is what we're going to cut up, and I'm going to insert a little video clip that I did the other day to show you how I got to this point. Alright guys, so I'm in my kitchen and I figured I'd better show you this before I stop doing my last one. I'm putting my roses together. I'm on my stove. So there's my candy that's going to go in my flower bags, my rose bags. And then there's the stems. This is for Ramsey. And there's the stems, but this is how it starts out. I get them for $1 Tree. You can get 5 or 6 to a bunch. This one has 6 to it for $1. And all you do is you just take these and try it with one hand. This should be fun. You should just pop it off. Let me try another one. I do it really easy with 2 hands, but one hand, it's like, gosh, come on. Well, alright, so you just pop it off. It just pops right off. And then you're left with the stem. And then you have these bunches right here, and what you're going to do is you're going to take some wire snips, or some scissors you don't care about, and you're going to, because they do have wires in them, you're going to snip it off. Leave the leaves on there if you want to. You don't have to, but it's great, because then what you're going to do is you're going to put super glue on the end and put it up through the middle of the rosebud, and you're going to push this up underneath the rosebud, and I'll show you the end result here shortly. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my wire cutters. These are just some cheap little crafty cutters that I got at Michael's, and what I do is, after I take the rosebuds off, I'm going to pull it down as far as it'll go. Now I just paid $1 for this, so you get 6 stems for $1 at the Dollar Tree. And you want to take your wire cutters, your snips, and you want to cut it as close as you can, and then there you go. So I do that with all of them. Oops. And then your middle one's going to be a tall one, so it's going to be a long stem rose, sort of. All right, so I got 6 of those. I'm going to discard this. I have no use for it. And what I do with this is I'm going to push this down, because these slide just like those buds did. It'll slide down so that I have myself a good bit of room. The glue that I use is called Fabric Tack. Let's see if the light's a little bright. Fabric Tack. It says it bonds fabrics, lace, glass, leather, wood, and trims. Grabs fast, dries clear. Do you know, and it actually gets stiff, and it is washable. But you know the little gummy stuff that's on the back of stickers sometimes, like if you get like a magnet and you pull it off, or you get a new credit card or something like that, you pull it off and there's that gummy thing. That's what it reminds me of as it's drying. But once it dries really hard, and it's permanent. It's really nice. So I like this glue, like thicker than putty. Anyway, so I lay it on its side. Make sure that you clean the tip when you're done and put the cap back on it. Okay. So after I get this trimmed, I think this is what I'm going to use. I put a big dollop of glue. I'm not going to do it now because I don't want to have to fiddle with it. So I'm just going to show you. So I put a big dollop of glue on here about the size of a pea. And then I push and wiggle till it goes up like that. And the bottom's going to be still wet with the glue. So if you use a glue gun, same thing. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold this and you're going to push this up. And when the petal gets to the bud, you're going to hold the bud in place. Hey, hey! Oh my gosh, my cats have gone crazy. I spray them. Anyway, so you're going to hold the bud. You're going to not move this, but you're going to move this into place to where it fits like this, and that comes down, and you've got your little rosebud. So this is what I do for my gifts. The creative crochet part of it. So you got the rosebuds. Let me shove all that out of the way. I got these cute little Valentine's bags. They had these at the 25 or 30 in a pack for $1 at the Dollar Tree, and they're really good sized. I got these at the Dollar Tree, little mini bags, and inside the mini bag I put a couple of lollipops, some, heart lollipops, and some heart candies, some chocolates, and a little heart confetti. You see the little confetti? I put little heart confetti in it, and then I sealed it up. So what I'm going to do, I apologize for all the animals. Okay, so I take my candy bag, and I put it in this bag. Then I take my rose that I just took apart that I was showing you guys. So then we'll pretend this is a rose. So then I take my rose and I put it in. And then what I'm going to do, hang on. I'm going to have to do a lot of editing on this. Okay. So once you put your rose in there in your candy bag, you're going to take it, and I kind of like roll it down about 3 times to where it's like this. And then you're going to take a topper. Now, what I did with these was I took some, what I thought would be cute little Valentine's cards. I have an assembly. I made a whole bunch of them up. Let me get a heart-shaped one because that one's cuter. Alright, so I have my topper that I put some little stickers on. That is too bright. Let me dim this down. Alright, that's a little bit better. Yeah, you can see it better. Okay, so there's heart paper, and on the front I've got like a puffy sticker with glitter. And then on the back I've got Young 40 Mom Crafts. I've got my label, me, and it's handmade. And what I'm doing is I'm going to take the topper and put it on top of the bag. Hold it in place like this. Staple on both sides of the bag. And when I'm done, it's going to look like this. So inside you can see there's a rose. There's the little bags of candy. And here is my topper. Isn't that cute? I think it made a good craft fair idea as well. And on top of that, I made this little card. And inside I've got little stickers. It's got little heart strawberry stickers. And then what I did with this was, I thought it would be a cute idea to include a card, and I just stick it up in here. So now they've got their Valentine's gift. $5. I've got maybe 75 cents invested in it. Maybe less than that. I haven't figured out the cost yet. I will when I get everything done. But yeah, so there you go. There's a little cute little Valentine's treat. Alright guys, so that's what I did to make a little extra money for this holiday season. Next I'm going to be working on the bunny rabbits, and for the rest of the year I'm going to hopefully give you guys some tips and tricks and different things that you can do to make a little extra cash on the side if you're interested. And basically what I did was just, I had a bunch of these made up. I took them to the office. I had them in a little bin. I've got a little sign in my little bin. I'll take a picture of it when we get done. It's all screwed up right now. I have 30 bags made up in the trunk of my car ready to take to my local pubs, because whenever I was at a pub, and I say it's a bar, whenever I would go to my local pubs, I would sit there on Valentine's or around Valentine's, and they'd have these girls would walk in with these big old baskets full of roses, and guys would buy roses for each other. It was so cute. But they were real roses, and everybody would get like a real rose. But I figured this would be a cute idea to make some money. So what you could do is, what I'm doing is I'm selling them for $5 a piece. What you could also do is you could sell them to places like that and just say, hey, look, here's a group rate. If you buy, I'll sell you 10 for $40 if you buy 10. Or I'll give you a dozen for $50. If you're $5 a piece, they're getting 2 for free. I mean, you could give them little discounts, and then they can turn around and resell them for $7 or $8 and make a little profit themselves. If these had made it into the Discovery Outlet stores, they would have gone for $6.99 or $7.99. And if they put them near the register, they'd be gone for Valentine's, because y'all know right around Valentine's, either the day of or the day before, things are scarce, they're hard to find. So this is the perfect gift, and you still have time to do something like this if you're interested. So I just wanted to get that out there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Tell me what you think. Let me know if you do that too. All my links are down below if you want to share any pictures with me on my Instagram, or in my tag me on your Instagram if you have one, or any social media, or email me a picture if you don't have any social media. I'm at young40mom@gmail.com. That will be left below as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you have a blessed day and a blessed weekend. Don't forget, we're doing the drawing for all the giveaways this weekend that are still going on, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Peace out. Okay, some more of my assembly process. So here's where I've got my little circles for my rosebuds. Here are some rosebuds that are already put together, some with glitter, some without. Here are some of my bag toppers, And then, of course, some different types of yarns. I had a request for a black with pink trim, so I'm going to be working on that after I leave you. Here's the little baggies that I got at the Dollar Tree, and I put different, like, chocolates in it, and I put little lollipops and little heart lollipops, and then I sprinkle this confetti, this heart confetti on the inside of it, and then it goes into a longer bag like this so that I can put my rose in it. So this is what it looks like. This is my stash waiting for my roses right now in the bottom. And then down here is where I've got some already assembled, ready to go for sale. So I'll show you what one looks like put together. So this is the back. It's got, you know, of course, my information, handmade with love, a cute little Valentine sticker, and then on the front it's got some bling, and the little cardstock says I love you, and I stapled it. And then there's the rose. This particular one is shades of purples, and then of course there's the baggie of candy. But this is what it looks like. Let me get a backdrop. There you go. So this is what it looks like, and I sell these for $5, and that's how I do my roses. Now when I'm putting my roses together, I take the tail. I'll show you. I take the tail of where I roll it up, and then I push it through and I stitch it down on the bottom to secure it so it won't come undone, because it'll come undone so easily. And then what I do is I use, where's my glue? You can use Olene's Tacky Glue, or this is what I'm using. It's a fabric glue that's washable, but I don't know why you'd want to wash your flower, but this is what I'm using. And I got it with a 50% off coupon at Michael's, I think is what I got it. But it's permanent adhesive for fabrics. And that's what it is. You're using an acrylic as fabric. It's good for wood. It's good for all kinds of stuff. And it's washable. Lace, glass, leather. I figured so it'd be perfect for this if I'm going to do it. And here's my stems. Here's my bunch of stems that I've got ready to go. And what I do when I put the rose on is I'll pull this down, because it does slide off, and the flowers pop off like I showed you in the other video clip. I push this down. I wiggle this in the middle of the heart. In the middle of the rosebud. And then I put, well, first I put a dollop of glue on the bottom. And then I take this and I shove it up through the middle of the bottom. And then I push this up and secure it in place with the glue. And then I lay it down, let it dry for a little bit. But that's my process, guys. Let me know if you have any questions, because I'm going to sell these locally. And once they're gone, they're gone. I may put them in my shop next year, but I can't. I keep up barely with the demand of what I have to do for my locally, so I really don't have a chance to put them in the shop. I may do that next year if I get a hang on this so quickly. But you know, Christmas comes and I give all my winter stuff. But anyway, so I've got some more confetti here in a little baggie. But yeah, most of my supplies I get at the Dollar Tree. I forgot to tell you that also I include a little handmade little card, so that, and it's blank on the inside with little stickers, so that they can dedicate the gift to someone if they wanted to. I mean, they don't have to keep it, they can throw it away if they want to, but cute little papers. I've got, like, some have the front, have like the strawberries with the hearts, or the cherries with the hearts. But yeah, so I have been sticking these little cards in there. I made some with this craft paper as well. Again, inside. This one turns sideways. So, but yeah, so then I put the cards in.